I'm filling out the application to go and get tested. It's important to know your status.
Oh, come on.
I know we can't save everyone, but hopefully it can save a life. Just come and know your status. You on candy camera, girl.
I see it. I see it.
And just the upper and bottom.
This test, what it does is it looks for HIV antibodies. Okay. So it's like one line and you're negative, and 2 lines you have a preliminary positive.
Praying for 1 line. I should be good though. Since I was little, like 3 years old playing with Barbies, I've always felt like I was a woman. I've just always felt that I wasn't in my right body. Now I'm trying to make myself that way.
I like to help. The gay community is suffering. This is not a joke. HIV and other STDs are real. And what we do at the PC Wellness Center, I can help them. When they come in and they find out they're positive for HIV or syphilis, I am the person that helps them to get into care, to get treatments.
Go get your shit checked.
Like you said, 6 to 9 tomorrow. I'm the coordinator. 6 to 9, free, confidential, HIV, chlamydia, syphilis, and gonorrhea.
We've got to adapt with the times. Whereas used to, we would just go to the nightclubs, pass on information, give out condoms, and say, come in for testing. We are really trying to reach out to people who are highest at risk of contracting HIV or other STDs. And again, right now, it's younger black men who have sex with men. With the advent of things like Grindr, Gay Black Chat, Adam for Adam, Scruff, we're finding really high positivity rates with people that we're recruiting in for testing through those sites.
Oh my God. To start the conversation, you know, hi, what's your name? What are you into? Blah, blah. I want to have sex with you. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay, when last time were you tested? Do you know your status?
So for example, Grindr. People would be very surprised at, out of all the guys that we've recruited in for testing from Grindr, about 20% of those that came in for testing tested positive. That's huge.
They swab your gums and it tells you within 20 minutes if you're positive for HIV or negative. And I came out negative, so yay. If it wasn't here, then I don't know what all of us would do, because a place like this is just such a staple in our community. We need it. And if it wasn't here, their death rate could be a lot higher without knowing your status.
We really try to create a safe space where people can come and they can talk about anything and not feel ashamed, not feel afraid.
Welcome everybody again. This is the face-to-face group for anyone who is infected or affected by HIV, and be able to see how other people are living with this, how they navigate relationships, and how they are learning to adjust to their medication. Drink fluids 30 to 60 minutes.
At least when I come here, I can be, honest with myself. I can, talk to the people around me. I can find out things that I don't know about it.
This is a female condom, but it doesn't have to be.
Even though HIV is a serious topic, we come in and we have fun around it.
Okay, so how do y'all feel about rough sex? Man Talk is a place where I want them to come and feel comfortable. No question is a stupid question.
Any and everything. It's basically just the gay community coming together and basically discussing things on how to, protect yourself and know what's going on with your body.
If it ain't smelling right, it's over with. Let's watch a movie. Let's play spades.
Just where they could feel like, yeah, this is where I need to be. I feel comfortable here sharing. I feel comfortable now. I can go and take that HIV test.
We do have to look at the whole person. And many times people that come into our programs, HIV is not the only issue. Sometimes that's not even the most important issue for them at the moment.
Sort of the mantra in our business is housing equals healthcare. The Mercy Center, it's the only permanent supportive housing program for people with HIV and AIDS north of Interstate 10 in Louisiana. The Phoenix House, the Bryan House, and the Thomas House. So we're able to serve 18 people through our Mercy Center program at a time.
So, I mean, how can you say thank you for that? You can't, I mean, you know, giving you your life back.
The Philadelphia Center started out as a grassroots effort.
It's a very happy and joyous day that we have this wonderful facility in our community. But the happiest day of all is when our going out of business party comes.
Even in this day and age, there are still people who do not like to talk about HIV and AIDS.
So from a very activist, grassroots level is how the Philadelphia Center developed. ACT UP Shreveport had a very important role.
We were an angry bunch. We protested locally about discrimination that was going on.
Tactics of civil disobedience.
We attended national marches in Washington, D.C., Bethesda, Maryland.
The government finally has agreed with AIDS activists that patients with so little to lose have a right to take unproven drugs.
We were effective. There's some very early shots of plays, productions. They go back to the early 20s. I'm the managing and artistic director of the Shreveport Little Theater. This was the day we got married in D.C. I lost my partner, Greg, in 1997. I was very fortunate and happy to have found someone who was also HIV positive because I didn't want to, spread the disease. I was told by 2 different doctors I had less than 6 months to live, almost 30 years ago. So I'm what is referred to as a long-term survivor. And here I go getting choked up, but there's a lot of guilt that comes with that, a lot of pain that you saw so many of your dear friends, and comrades die long suffering deaths, and that you're still here and you ask why, and you want to know why me?
My son's name was Nathan. We were very close. You just go on. It's hard.
What's helped you?
Art. We had some friends over one time and this little boy shot a bluebird in the yard. And it made Nathan so mad. He told that kid, he said, "Don't you ever shoot another bird." I guess he got that from me because I've always been an animal lover, but I think about him every day. He just blurted it out and told us, I'm gay and I have AIDS. I came into this world and you were there and I am better for it. Love always, Nathan. But that's the kind of person he was. He was just thoughtful and good.
We're with the Philadelphia Center. Would you like some condoms?
Thank y'all so much. They come in handy.
Oh, okay.
She let me know right then that she's using them. And that's what we want them to do. We don't care about what kind of sex they're having, who they're having sex with, how often they do it. That's not important to us. What we would like for you to do is let us know, I'm using these condoms, I'm protecting myself. And that's exactly what they let us know.
No judgment.
No judgment. None.
We also have our CLA program, which is Sisters Informing, Healing, Learning, and Empowering. It's for African American teenage girls, where they are learning to empower themselves and being assertive.
If you don't use no glove, no love. So I feel like if you don't use the condom, then we can't have sex, because just like you said, there's no telling who you've been with.
I see the Philadelphia Center as an underdog nonprofit. We are doing such good in the community and affecting lives and educating people about the virus. And we need the community's support to continue our mission.
I donate money to them, but I give them a piece of art, 1 or 2 pieces, when they have their fundraiser.
Folks from the early days that aren't here today to see where we're at. I wish they had made it here. I think they're looking down and saying, good job, keep everybody else going. There are the fruits of their labor that are still going on today. It makes it worthwhile.